Hello, Kay here. Welcome back to more Let's Hang Out with Faruzan. Last time, we're now into Port Almos. And I still haven't done the other main quest, which is this one. Distant Encounter. Also in Port Almos. So yeah, there's a good chance I might going to accidentally, uh, yeah, rock into that crest. It was not that too careful.
Mamdu, the one I recommended is here.
Luckily, I have not.
So you're, Madam Faruzan?
Yes, that's me.
Ah, wonderful. We haven't been able to make any progress in our collaboration recently. We've made many suggestions, but Miss Anise thought that those ideas were too simple and wouldn't be effective in training the mind.
These early learning toys are meant to help the academia train future researchers, after all. If they're too simple, then how are they any different from regular toys?
But if they're too complicated, not only will they be expensive to produce considering our production capabilities, but they won't have much broad appeal to Sumeru's children either.
So the design can't be too complicated, but it can't be too easy to play with either.
So rocks?
I remember that in your notes. Many contraptions have managed to fulfill complex functions despite using simple parts. Maybe we can do something similar with these early learning toys.
The contraptions in my notes. I didn't create those. I simply took the contraptions in the ruins apart and analyzed them. But now that you mention it, the ruins did have things like that. Do you have a pen, paper, and scissors? I'll make a paper prototype.
You have an idea already? I suppose I should have expected as much of a respected academia senior researcher. We do have those. Yes, please, help yourself.
Phrase on. Start to stretch and cut.
Oh, you're done already?
Oh, that. I know what it is.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
These 3 thick lines represent 3 poles. These paper strips of varying lengths represent rings of different sizes. They can be slotted onto the poles and stacked up like a tower.
Well, that is easier to make than I expected. So, how is this game played?
That's very simple as well. You just need to shift the tower from this pole to another pole.
Isn't this a little too simple? Even by the standards of an early learning toy, I mean.
Of course, when moving each ring, the paper strips in this case, you must follow one rule. You can only move one ring at a time, and you can't place a bigger ring on top of a smaller one. It's like building a tower. The rings in the 3 poles must be stacked from big to small. I named this toy Pagoda Stack.
Pagoda stack.
That sounds way too simple. Even I feel like it's missing something.
Give it a try and you'll find
Dinosaurs?
out if it's simple or not. I heard from Anise that you find volunteers to try out the toys, right? Why don't we do the same for this game?
It's such a simple toy. There's no need to...
Mamdu, let's just do as she says.
Okay, then.
Mother given the nearby volunteers over and Farza start to speak out.
You can all give it a try. Let's see who's able to move the tower to another pole in the smallest number of steps.
You called everyone here for such a simple toy?
It doesn't look like it'll take that many steps.
Come on, we all promised to help Mr. Mamdu test out the new toys. He said he'd give us new Genius Invocation TCG cards.
So they were lured into by the promise of new cards. Also, I don't like the getting a genius in the void TGT game minigame. It's a real terrible idea.
Ugh, fine. Let's get this over and done with so we can head back and play cards.
It's just basically Hearthstone mixed with Yahtzee. The children start to play with Pagoda Stick.
Done. It took me 19 steps.
Huh? It took me over 20 steps.
I only needed 18 steps.
Not bad. Looks like you're all familiar with the rules now. Then let's increase the difficulty.
Okay.
Wait, there's more?
Well, since we're already here, why don't we just give it a try?
An extra layer shouldn't make it that much harder, right?
What's going on? I've already moved over 30 steps, but I'm still not done yet.
I'm almost done. Looks like I'm the faster one this time.
Done! It took me 35 steps.
What? How?
This pagoda stack toy is pretty fun to play with.
Good. We'll try it one final time. This time we'll add 2 more layers, making 7 layers in total.
Okay.
Mandu, we've still got quite a few paper strips here. Why don't you give this a go as well?
Do you need that many steps for something this simple?
What's going on?
Let me try.
Madam Faruzan,
In the background.
allow me to try it as well.
You were looking at it quite seriously just
Oh,
now.
really?
Are you starting to understand the
Really,
principles
wow.
involved?
So annoying.
If you want to test out your hypothesis, you'll just have to play and find out.
Got it.
Aw, we don't have enough paper strips left for you, Traveler. However, by the looks of things, you seem to have the game figured out.
Just about.
Why don't you guess what the lowest number of steps needed to solve a 7-layer pagoda stack is?
7. No. I want to say it's 136?
What a shame. You were close. However, you did well for someone seeing pagoda stack for the first time. Let's see how well they do then.
It was that or 108? After some time.
If I move this small ring, then the bigger one won't be able to go on top of it. Well, this is going to take more steps than I expected.
I've lost count of how many steps I've taken. Can I restart?
This got a lot harder.
I solved it. Madam
Oh.
Faruzan, it takes 127
Yeah,
steps in
because
total.
7 times.
That many? But there are only 7 layers.
For every extra layer in the pagoda stack, the move order you need to consider becomes much more complex, and the number of steps required will at least double.
Yeah.
More accurately, it will require double the steps, plus 1 each time.
Oh.
You did well. You didn't underestimate the principles behind it just because it's an early learning toy. The complexity of any given
That's-
contraption isn't determined by the number of parts it has. The way the parts interact and the rules behind how it operates are important too.
Oh, I see. No wonder you emphasized in your notes that no contraption should ever be underestimated.
7.
I see. So even a simple toy can become complex with the right set of rules.
4.
That's right. The rules used for pagoda stack are the simplest kind when it comes to ancient
9,
contraption making
1.
techniques. I could spend some time picking out all those machines that do something
9,
similar
8.
and write you a reference book. Once that happens, you can give the volunteers the reference book
5.
and paper prototypes and find out which toy is the most popular. Do you have any other toys?
Yeah. When can we play with them?
112, 119,
Anise, if you're free,
well,
can you help me with the illustrations for the reference book?
no, 126 plus
Of
1.
course.
So that's
I'd be honored.
15.
2 days should be enough for us to find more volunteers. Then we can organize a huge conference here, at which we can announce which toy we'll be making.
Should I come back in 2 days then?
You'd be most welcome. We need more people to get a healthy range of opinions. The more the merrier.
Thank you for coming here with me today. I'll walk back with you.
That's lead port hormones.
Is Madam Faruzan really going to mentor me? What an honor. I'm sure she'll say helping with illustrations isn't mentoring. So, don't tell her I said that.
7, 8, 2.
No wonder she's so well respected at the academia. When I first saw her, I thought she might be unreliable because she's so
9.
young. Don't let her know I said that. Anise warned me about that before.
7 times 4 is 96. Wait, no. No. Damn. It's something to do with 7 times plus 1. So 7 times 10 is 70. So of course 7 times 11, 77. 7 times 12, 84. 7 times 13, 91. Yeah. 7 times 14, 98. 7 times 15, 105. 7 times 16, 5. 1 to 12. 17. 1 to 19. 18, yeah. 7 times 18 plus 1. 127 steps. Oh, well. 7 times 18 is 126. Plus 1, 127. Yeah. So it was with multiplication. Alright. And that, we shall leave. Oh, hold on. Kids.
We need to wait 2 whole days before we get the new toys.
It might just be all reference stuff. It'll be a long time before we can play with the real toys.
Guess all we can do is play Genius Invocation TCG in the meantime.
Kids, sorry kids, but play some bear game, like Genshin Impact. And with that, see you in the next part. See you all then.